Hey, what's up? Kipto here. Today we're continuing to work on these character drawings. You guys sent in your commission requests on my website. I had a drop-down menu. You could pick out all these traits, and subjects, and colors for me to draw. But today we're working on 3 badass characters. We're going to be doing watercolors and traditional mixed media, stuff like that. So grab a seat, strap in, and let's get to work. Today's video is sponsored by the Great Courses Plus. Join now to learn all the things. The first one we got here is a space raccoon with spray cans. I was really pumped about this drawing and I had an idea right away. I want to have the raccoon like blasting off using the spray can as propellant. And how can you not think of Rocket Raccoon with this guy right here? Now I'm going to transfer all my sketches to my computer, print them out on just regular printer paper. That way I can tape it up and trace it onto the watercolor paper on my big window here. I don't want to have to redraw all this stuff after I've figured out everything in the sketch. And sketching digitally is just so much faster to move everything around. Alright, time to head to the studio. Here's a little snippet of a bunch of characters I was working on the last few days. Trying to bang them out all at the same time. It's pretty cold in here. Gotta do a little layering up. We'll be good to go. Time to feed our kinetic imagination. Alright, let's do it. So I'm gonna be working on all 3 of these simultaneously at the same time. So when one of them is drying, I'm gonna go to the next one, and then the next one I'm gonna alternate so I get them done as fast as possible. And I got my like little palette tray right here, flip back and forth and be a painting machine. So let's start with little Raccoon here. The customer chose turquoise as a color, but I'm gonna make his suit orange and then have the spray be that turquoise blasting out underneath. And right here I'm messing around with the watercolors, trying to get some lost edges and see what happens. Up next we got my man Slew, my fellow art YouTuber. This was back when he broke his leg and he commissioned me to paint a badass portrait of him with some kind of broken leg. So I wanted to get creative with that leg and turn it into like a pirate with a pencil peg leg. He sent me this photo here as some reference, and I'm taking some liberties here and trying to fudge it a little bit to get the pose that I'm going for. Alright, on to the third one here. The client asked for a battle-hardened, gun-toting Gladiator Chick. And I feel like I don't paint enough females, so this is gonna be fun. I really like working on a bunch at the same time so I can skip around and play with different ideas as I come up with them, let things dry and breathe, and keep a continuous flow of energy as I bang these things out. Drawing all these characters has really got me thinking about developing some of my own, and I have the perfect place to learn how to do that. Have you heard of the Great Courses Plus? Of course I have. No, I was talking to them. Oh, my bad. Well, how are you supposed to learn about nuclear physics and comics at the same time? It's a weird combo, but also a good point. With the Great Courses Plus, you can learn all about how to make comics while you're doing your drawings here, because I know that's something you want to do this year to expand your artistic growth. How long have you been sitting there? And if you do want to make a comic, you better learn more about writing and storytelling. That's probably a good idea. So why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone and learn about those in the same place from top-class instructors and experts without having to leave your home or stick to anyone else's schedule? That does sound very enticing. It's like a buffet of knowledge. No, you can't eat these. It's strictly for viewing with your eyeballs. You can do it while you're sitting here, right on your iPad or your phone or your desktop or whatever you want. I'm not your mom. Yeah, I'm looking at this one by Angus Fletcher. He's a professor at OSU. He teaches Screenwriting 101. I think that's a pretty good jumping off point. I'm learning about developing my characters, which is something I've always wanted to learn about so I can give these guys some backstories. You know, I just learned that a character's deep fears are actually what makes them who they are. Excellent.
I think you're gonna love that one too.
Great, so how do I tell my friends to get started?
Just go to thegreatcoursesplus.com/Kipto for an exclusive free trial.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna put that in the description to make it easy for everyone.
Right, and tell them that there's no cuts and no butts in the buffet line.
It's okay. Thanks to the Great Courses Plus for sponsoring today's video. Make sure to click the link below for your free trial to learn all the things. All right, so these next three are finished. These came out nice. I really like these. I'm trying to do some experimenting here, especially with these backgrounds and making it kind of loose and getting some lost edges over here and trying to get like some sort of wishy-washy effects in there just so everything's not so confined and outlined. I want to maybe lose some edges here and let the watercolor do the work and stuff like that. I feel like I haven't done my fair share of African American chicks, so this was fun to do. With that big afro, it looks really cool. Kind of like a Afro-futuristic sci-fi chick with big guns. And of course we got Slew here in the middle. I made sure to have these paint pieces on his palette, nice like raised up, so they actually look like paint on his palette there, so I made them nice and thick. I hope that looks enough like Slew. It kind of looks like Kurt Cobain or something, but I think for the most part I got it. It's definitely a bit of an awkward pose. I feel like he's kind of like, his head's like plopped on there. I feel like I could have done a little bit better. For the most part, I think he's gonna like it. I've also been experimenting with these lines here, coming in kind of like directional and compositional, get some more movement and momentum and keep the piece kind of action-packed, you know? This has been a long journey and I'm really close to the end here. These are like the last three in like a little bunch, and then the next round here I'm gonna be doing is like the whole rest of them is going to be 8 left, and I got to bang them all out at once. So the next episode is going to be really intense. I'm going to be doing 8 at once, and it's going to be wild. And I'm going to show you the entire series from start to finish of all the traditional drawings that I've done from when I started this project until the end. So if you guys want to see more slowed down, real-time demos in process of these kind of character drawings right here, make sure to check out my Patreon. We have a cool community getting built over there. You can check out spray painting portraits. You can check out these character drawings, all sorts of cool stuff. So hope everyone's staying safe. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll see you in 2021.